never had any. I used to work by hand. And I'm old enough to remember the time when all farming wasn't mechanised. It was done by hand. It was all craft work. It was all hand tools, scythes and spades and sickles and things like that. So I worked like that, which helped me very much to be attentive. Because if you're working with a hand tool and you're not attentive, you'll do it wrong. If you're working with an axe, for example, trying to cut a piece of wood, you need to be 100% attentive. Then the axe will go where you want it to go. Otherwise, you'll make a mess of it. So it was a very good schooling for me to work with attention, which is exactly what I'm telling you to do now, to be attentive, you see, to be present. Unless we are present, you're simply absent. And when you're absent from the source of life, the source of wisdom, the source of everything, then we get into what we call the human dilemma, you see. You fall away from the presence of God, and that incidentally includes death. Because why do we die? We die because we're absent from God, you see. God is total life. Just, I tell you, if you come back to this silence, you see, this spirit, it doesn't die, does it? It's immortal. Now this is our natural home. And when we lose this, we fall into mortality. And then, of course, mortality dies. This is why we die. Die is the wages of sin. Sin is absence from the presence of God. So to find immortality, we have to come back to being present. To be present, we need to use our common sense and listen and look and actually be present, not just think about being present, but be present. And I suspect that if we really were present, then I'm not sure if we'd explode, but we certainly wouldn't be sitting as we are now. We might actually be moving from glory to glory. Remembering that you're dealing with the infinite, and we are very finite creatures, aren't we?